Good morning, everyone. Have you ever looked at an adult and thought, wow, they have everything figured out? Or maybe as an adult yourself, you've realized that you're just a grown-up version of your childhood self, only with more responsibilities. The truth is, adulthood doesn't mean losing our inner child. It just means learning how to juggle life's demands while still carrying our dreams, emotions, and curiosity. Today, I want to talk about why adults are really just kids with more responsibilities. Key points. Emotions and curiosity never disappear. As kids, we get excited about the smallest things, playing in the rain, discovering a new toy, or asking endless why questions about the world around us. We are naturally curious, always eager to explore, experiment, and experience new things without fear of judgment. Even as adults, that excitement never truly fades. We still crave joy, seek adventure, and love to learn, but responsibilities often take priority, making it harder to embrace those moments of pure curiosity and wonder. However, if we take a closer look at our daily lives, the thrill of trying a new hobby, the rush of excitement when visiting a new place, or even the simple joy of laughing uncontrollably with friends, these are all remnants of the child within us. We still feel that sense of wonder when we watch a beautiful sunset, hear an inspiring story, or learn something fascinating. Our emotions remain just as strong. We still experience happiness, sadness, excitement, and nervousness, just like we did as kids. The only difference is that we have learned to manage these emotions, sometimes concealing them behind a more grown-up exterior. Think about the way adults celebrate their achievements, whether it's getting a promotion, buying a dream home, or even just mastering a new skill. That spark of happiness is the same as a child's joy when they learn to ride a bike for the first time. The sense of pride, fulfillment, and excitement we feel as adults is no different from the feelings we had as children when we accomplish something meaningful. Even our curiosity remains intact, though it may evolve over time. As children, we ask questions about the world, eager to understand how things work. As adults, we may not always verbalize these questions, but our thirst for knowledge persists. We still search for answers, whether it's through reading, exploring new ideas, or engaging in deep conversations. The difference is that the pressures of life, work, and responsibilities sometimes make us forget to nurture that curiosity. What's important to realize is that growing up does not mean losing our sense of wonder. It just means finding different ways to express it, whether it's through creativity, learning, or simply appreciating the small joys of life. Our inner child is always there. The challenge is to allow ourselves to embrace that part of us, even in the face of responsibilities. Adults still seek fun and playfulness. Just because we grow older doesn't mean we stop wanting to have fun. The desire for joy, laughter, and excitement is something that stays with us throughout life. As children, play is a natural part of our everyday existence. We run, jump, imagine, and create freely without any concern for time or obligation. The world is our playground, and we find happiness in the simplest things, whether it's building sandcastles, playing tag, or pretending to be superheroes. As adults, that same need for fun still exists, but it often takes on different forms. Instead of playing on a playground, we find joy in hobbies, sports, traveling, and entertainment. We still enjoy games, whether they're video games, board games, or competitive sports, because they bring out the same excitement we felt as kids. We watch movies and shows that make us laugh, engage in friendly competitions, and create inside jokes with friends, all of which remind us that fun is not just for children. It's a fundamental part of being human. The only real difference is that as we grow up, fun becomes something we have to plan around our responsibilities. Instead of spontaneous play, we schedule vacations, social gatherings, and leisure activities. The carefree nature of childhood is replaced by the need to balance enjoyment with obligations like work, bills, and personal commitments. However, when given the opportunity, Adults still embrace moments of playfulness, whether it's dancing at a wedding, singing along to a favorite song, or engaging in lighthearted banter. Those bursts of uninhibited joy show that we never truly outgrow our playful side. Even in professional environments, playfulness finds a way to surface. Many workplaces encourage team-building activities that incorporate elements of fun because they recognize that joy and laughter improve creativity, motivation, and overall well-being. Similarly, adults often turn to humor and entertainment as ways to relieve stress and maintain a sense of balance in their busy lives. At our core, we never stop seeking moments of enjoyment, nor do we lose our ability to experience pure, unfiltered happiness. The only thing that changes is the way we incorporate fun into our lives. When we allow ourselves to laugh freely, engage in activities we love, and embrace moments of lightheartedness, we prove that no matter how old we are, the child within us is still very much alive. Mistakes and learning never stop. As children, we are constantly learning how to walk, talk, read, and make sense of the world. Every day is filled with new experiences, and we embrace mistakes as part of the process. When we fall while learning to ride a bike, we get back up and try again. When we mispronounce a word, we keep practicing until we get it right. There is no fear of failure because we see mistakes as stepping stones to success. As adults, we may not be learning how to ride a bike for the first time, but the process of trial and error never stops. We are always navigating new challenges, whether it's managing our careers, handling relationships, or acquiring new skills. The difference is that the consequences of our mistakes often feel bigger, making us more cautious. A child might spill their juice and laugh it off, but an adult making a financial mistake or a career misstep can feel a great deal of pressure. However, at the core, the process is still the same. We learn, adapt, and grow through experience. Life continues to present us with opportunities to learn, and just like children, we don't always get things right the first time. We might struggle in a new job, make poor financial decisions, or face difficulties in personal relationships. The key difference is that as adults, we often fear failure more because of societal expectations and responsibilities, unlike children who are encouraged to experiment and explore. Adults are expected to have it all figured out. Mistakes are not a sign of weakness or failure. They are proof that we are evolving. Just like a child learning to walk, we stumble through different aspects of life, but we keep moving forward. Every mistake teaches us something new, and every challenge we face adds to our experience and wisdom. The learning process might not be as obvious as it was in childhood, but it remains a fundamental part of our journey. When we recognize that adulthood is just an extension of childhood learning, filled with ups and downs, trial and error, and constant growth, we can approach life with more patience and resilience. We don't stop learning because we grow up. We grow because we continue to learn. Responsibility. As children, our primary concerns revolve around playing, learning, and having fun. We rely on adults to provide for us, guide us, and make important decisions on our behalf. However, as we grow older, the roles gradually shift, and we become the ones responsible for ourselves and, in many cases, for others. We take on jobs, manage finances, build relationships, and make life-changing decisions. These responsibilities shape the way we behave, but they do not erase the child within us. Despite the burdens of adulthood, our core personalities, interests, and dreams often remain the same. The child who loved drawing might grow up to be a graphic designer or find joy in painting as a hobby. The kid who was always curious about the stars might become an astronomer or still look up at the night sky with wonder. Our responsibilities may influence our priorities, but they do not take away the things that once made us happy. In many ways, we are just older versions of our younger selves, navigating a world that now expects more from us. Responsibilities also teach us discipline, patience, and resilience. Unlike children who can often act freely without considering consequences, adults must think ahead and plan for the future. We learn to make sacrifices, set goals, and make decisions that are not always easy but are necessary. However, this does not mean that adulthood is only about work and obligations. The best adults are those who can balance their responsibilities while still nurturing their inner child, finding time to play, dream, and enjoy life despite the pressures they face. At times, the weight of responsibility can make us feel disconnected from our younger selves. Bills, deadlines, and obligations can create stress, making it easy to forget the simple joys of life. However, the child within us is never truly gone. It shows up when we laugh at something silly, when we get excited about a new experience, or when we allow ourselves to be carefree, even if just for a moment. Growing up does not mean losing who we are. It means learning to carry our childhood spirit with us while managing the responsibilities that come with age. If we can embrace both the sense of wonder from our youth and the wisdom gained through experience, we can lead fulfilling lives that honor both the child we were and the adult we have become. At the end of the day, growing up doesn't mean losing the child within us. It just means learning to balance that childlike spirit with the responsibilities of adulthood. We may have jobs, bills, and obligations that demand our attention, but our emotions, curiosity, playfulness, and ability to learn remain unchanged. The things that once brought us joy as children still have the power to make us smile, and the excitement of discovering something new never truly fades. Instead of seeing adulthood as the end of fun and freedom, we should embrace it as a continuation of growth, where we carry the best parts of our childhood with us while adapting to the realities of life. We are all just kids at heart, navigating a world that expects us to act a certain way, but that doesn't mean we have to let go of our sense of wonder, creativity, and joy. So let's remember to laugh, explore, and dream even as we handle our responsibility. Because no matter how old we get, we are still the same curious, playful, and hopeful individuals we were as children, just with a little more experience and a few more responsibilities. Thank you